Hi, this is about refining your business idea. So you have a good idea. Whoop-de-doo. Get rid of your ego right away. Rethink and refine your business idea. For instance, let's look at a moving company. There are things you can do with a moving company that work around the idea. If you refine it a little more carefully, you'll realize that you could start a packing service. Might be a little cheaper than a moving company. You can be a senior locator. Senior meaning people. You can, who are your real clients when it comes down to it? I think what you need to do is take a lot of time to rethink and refine. Test your idea with family and friends and see if they agree that your focus, your talents, your skills are in that area. Because you don't want to set something up and realize that you just needed to think a little more clearly and you would have come up with something better. Testing the idea with your family and friends. So the second thing is, why not do a survey? SurveyMonkey is a really good little survey method online to find out from the people that you talk to the most, your family and friends, people on your email list, stuff like that. Do a survey like 100 people. Give them a bunch of questions that are focused on to the questions you want answered. And skew it a little bit so that you can analyze it later as to what your answers should have been and what people gave you. Do polls. I've had clients stand on street corners or in malls and stop people. Now it's a little bit tough and dicey doing that because some people don't want to answer and some people don't want to question people. So polls are a little tough, but again, you can do a poll through email. Focus groups are one of my favorite ones, and if they're done well, then it gives you a lot more oomph to your questions and answers. Now, a really good way to do that is to get, the ideal thing is to have people that you don't know, but let's face it, it's easy to get friends to sit down over pizza and beer and throw some ideas out. Now just bear in mind that the questions you're going to ask are going to be well thought. For instance, a product. You can ask about color, size, do they like the feel of the product? Food would be a good focus group. Give them a food as the test. Do you like the presentation? Do you like the size portion? Do you like the color combination of the vegetables in the casserole, for instance? Taste. You name it. But you've got to have a focus to the focus group. Don't make it too long. An hour is a good thing. Put the pens and paper away and then just go back and have some fun. Finish the pizza and drink all the beer. Now, one of the things you need to do is study the competition. Now, this is a really good thing in refining your business idea. You want to know what their hours are, if it's a store. Where are they located? What kind of products do they have? More importantly, what type of traffic are they getting? And what is the quality of the product or service compared to you? A lot of times you'll find that the competition is lacking in a certain area. What is that area? Now that's another defining your business idea major focus. What is the main differentiator between you and the competition? You could become a customer to test this out. Or you can have friends call up and pretend they're customers. Sometimes it's easier that way. You can ask for their newsletter. Most companies have newsletters now, so because it's online, it's cheap, it's through Aweber, what the heck? Ask them for as much information as they can give you. You have to understand your competition so that you can do it better. Maybe you can find a underused niche that you can get into. How about market research from manufacturers of your competition again? Or maybe they're wholesalers and other retailers. I've actually gone to competition for clients that I was putting focus groups and stuff together in a different part of the country and asked them questions. Why wouldn't they give me information? I'm not a competitor. I'm just in the same business, differentiated by thousands of miles. Trade shows are really good. Trade shows tend to be very expensive. You know, you might spend $1,000, $2,000 for the booth at a trade show, plus accommodation, getting there, and all that stuff. So you got to be careful. I like to go to trade shows as an observer anywhere that your industry gathers. You don't have to be that person that goes in there and sets up a booth and spends thousands of dollars. You can be a on the fly, on the wall kind of fly. Now you gotta, when you're refining your business ideas, another part people forget about is what are your costs and your sales? What should they be? You gotta do a break-even analysis. We'll talk about that later, but a break-even analysis is sort of like how many widgets do I have to sell to pay for all my expenses, overhead, and give me some money to take home to the bank. I like to also, in revising my business idea, I talk to industry vets. You know, older folks like me love to talk about business, so if you can find someone in your specific business niche to talk to you over a coffee, get as much information as you can out of it. Retired people are your best source of mentoring and information that you'll find. That's a tip for today.